안녕하세요. 헝가리 와인 이야기입니다. Hello, I'm István Medvéd from Liszt Institute Seoul. This is Hungarian Wine Stories, and today we'd like to take you to Balaton or Balaton Lake in Hungary, because that's where Jászdi Pince, the winery of today, is situated. Jászdi Pince, or Jászdi Cellars, as you would say in English, is a small, friendly family winery that was founded in 1998. But the history of the vineyard itself and the cellar goes way back in time. The cellar was built at the end of the 18th century, and in 1849 it acted as the family cellar and the vineyard as the family wine estate of the Bishop of Veszprém, whose name is János Ranolder, who is who famously established the reputation of the Csopak wines, the Csopak region wines in Hungary. Jászdi Pince is only 17 hectares in total, the vineyards. They grow 6 varieties. The representative grape is Ollosrizzling, which we are going to try today. They also grow Chardonnay, Furmint, Szürke-Barát, which you may know internationally as Pinot Gris, some Cserszegi Fűszeres, which is a spicy aromatic Hungarian wine variety, and the only red variety is Cabernet Franc, which I would really like to try. Most of the vines of the vineyard of Jászdi Pince are around 10 years old, with the oldest being 30 to 35 years old. The wine that we are going to try today is as I mentioned earlier, the Ollosrizzling, which you may know by the name of Welsh Riesling, and it has no relation to Riesling, the other variety. Welsh Riesling originates from Central Europe, more exactly from the territory of Croatia, where it is known by the name of Graševina. It is somewhat simpler in structure than Riesling. It's actually it has got a completely different character. It is much more aromatic, much less acidic, bears much less minerality as well. We are going to give it a try. It has its typical aroma, what Olloslizlings actually have, those aromatic spring flowers, pears, apples, peach, but it has a hint of somewhat higher minerality that Olloslizling usually has, and it also has some kind of wild flowers and herbal kind of character that I really like, and that I think is not that typical for Ollosrizzling. And yes, the palate actually kind of proves what I was thinking by smelling the nose. Despite having some of those aromatic features of Ollosrizzling, it has still pretty much higher acidity and way higher minerality that I was expecting, and besides those aromatic notes, aromatic spring flower notes like white lilies and snowdrops, you still have those wild forest flowers, apple skin, some dry herbal and fresh and dry herbal character that I really like, and that I think is somewhat unusual for this variety. The soil under Jászdi Pince is mostly limestone, clay and marl, so I suspect this kind of peculiar character of this Ollersrizzling is thanks to the terroir and the soil, which I really like. It has some kind of unique, peculiar character, and I think it is a good Ollersrizzling, and even more than that, it would match perfectly with salads and some light dishes, or it's a perfect aperitif for summer nights, and even with the weather getting better, some spring evenings as well. Cheers and see you next time.